horror show this side of the collective unconscious. It's Dream Detectives. We are the Dream Detectives, generously donating. We are donating our time to you. That's what we're doing. Because we want to help you. Because we think that you may have been a victim of a dream crime. The same way that I was when I was a small child and my parents were gunned down by Zalagar, the evil dictator of the dream realm. Well, the corporate overlord, I expect at this point. The owner of the Dream Factory gunned down my parents and now is free from justice because he owns a large corporation. And he used to work with my partner, who I saved when he pushed her off a cliff. Molly, the most notorious dream criminal of all time. Molly, welcome to the show.
Good evening. Good evening, Pineapple and friends. You know, ever since we found out last week about Zalagar, okay, and your past, and child-on-child crime in the dream realm, honestly makes me fucking sick to my stomach.
I too am sick. I puked all over the pearls that he had pulled my mother's pearl necklace, and then I puked all over them.
Disgusting. And you know, I just really have set my sights on vengeance.
Oh, what
and
a tasty dish.
And you know, we do this, okay, we do this show out of the kindness of our hearts, and sometimes shocking things come to light.
True.
Okay.
Often,
Truly shocking.
Often.
Now, I'm horrified and disgusted, but you know, Emily, I really feel like we can get through because we have a really strong team.
We do.
You know, me, you, and the beautiful, eternal Andrew Timechild.
Andrew Timechild went to sleep as an 11-year-old child and woke up 100 years later in the dream realm and now can translate the weather of the dream realm into sweet, sweet music for us. The most famous of our crew, Andrew Timechild.
Hello. Thanks for that very kind introduction. You guys butter me up like a French baguette, you know that?
I love French baguettes.
And we love you just as much as one as well.
How are you guys doing? I will say the weather in the dream realm has been fairly disturbed since Zalagar's back on his bullshit.
Fucking asshole.
So I'm getting a lot of chocolate rain, not the good kind. Stale chocolate, not very good chocolate. Coconut flavor. Actually, I kind of like coconut chocolate.
I'm allergic, so.
Mustard chocolate. Ugh.
All bad.
Ew.
Ugh.
Ew.
Ugh.
So that's kind of what I'm getting. A lot of this, a lot of that.
Ugh.
A little hint of, which you know, in small quantities only. So I will try to channel the positive notes. As we know, we always try to keep things positive here. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. How have you guys been?
Palpable. I've been, you know, one of them days. It'd be like that sometimes, you know what I mean?
It do be like that. I burnt my mouth on some hot dream pizza. The roof of my mouth is all ripped up. That Doritza, that sweet Doritza. It's one of those days.
Too hot.
Too hot to handle, my friend.
Too hot.
That's right.
Now, I've actually been outgrowing my mansion, and I know we're all very sorry to hear this. It's a hard time. This is my meat space mansion. Yes, I still go there sometimes, but the COVID has really gotten everything through the roof.
The damn COVID.
Prices.
Damn COVID.
And, you know, I'm growing out of my mansion. I have 12 hot tubs in the dream realm, but I would really like to get one of those lap pools that is just a lane and then you continually swim. You know what I mean? And it like, and you're like,
It's a constant wave generator.
yeah.
You're
Yeah.
always swimming against a force. If you die in there, you'll just be like up against the end because the water will just keep coming.
Like Ryan Lochte has.
Yeah.
So, you know, I've really been working on this new sponsor I have, but as we know,
whoa. Contractually obligated to put that sponsor last.
Yes.
Of course.
This guy gets it, okay?
Andrew Timechild. Well, why don't I get us started? As the person who signed the contract first. So I suppose I am also contractually obligated to go first. But friends, I have a very excellent product for you. You know when you wake up in the middle of the night in your dream? You're in your dream, but you go to sleep and you wake up in the middle of the night and you really have to pee. And you just can't find a light. You can't find a light. You can't find your way to the bathroom. Friends, you need a dream light. This is a dream candle light. Look how spooky it looks. You know why it looks spooky like this? Because in your dream, you need something that looks like it's part of your dream so that you can get to the dream bathroom. You're in the second level of dream. Anything that doesn't look like it belongs is going to be ejected and rejected by your brain, and you're going to be wandering the halls, having to pee so bad. Dreamlight. See your dreams.
What a great product. Wow.
Incredible.
How lucky are our viewers.
Right?
Everyone should own at least 12 of these, if I'm being
At least. I mean, they only come by the dozen.
One for each finger, okay? Look at this. They only sent me 2 samples, but they told me that I should advertise it like this, with it in multiple candles.
That's a very good idea.
Dangerously holding multiple fired up objects in one hand. That's definitely how it's supposed to be used.
Danger! I barely know her. Pineapple, I can't believe you snagged that sponsorship.
Dreamlight. I just can't stop drinking giant glasses of warm milk before bed.
Can't or won't.
Yes.
Can't and won't. Yep, that's me.
Wow.
The future's so bright with Dreamlight.
The future's so bright with Dreamlight. Oh my god.
We'd love to see it.
Incredible.
Timechild, are you sponsored today?
Oh, I sure am. My sponsor, my sponsor today is none other than the Dream Lipstick, which I am demonstrating for you right now.
Ooh.
It is an absolute delight. Now, you may wonder, why do I need makeup in my dreams? Well, what humans don't realize is that dreams are often prophetic. And 92% of humans dream up their what do you humans call it? Soulmate, right? The whole soul thing that you guys believe in. Soulmate, you dream your soulmate before you meet them. And so first impressions are key, right? So if you're going to meet your soulmate in your dream, why not do it with Dream Lipstick?
Yep. You gotta look good. You never know who you're gonna meet. First you gotta see him, then you gotta impress him.
That's right. So go into your dreams prepared for a wonderful meeting with the love of your life. Dream Lipstick does not guarantee that you actually have a love of your life, but if you do, it'll work. Disclaimer.
Now, that was truly moving, Timechild. And, you know, sometimes we get down on ourselves, but sometimes, you know, okay.
Let's get real.
Let's wrap. Sometimes we may get down on ourselves, you know, think that there's no one possibly out there for us. You just gotta trust, you just gotta trust in shit. And sometimes it'll pull through for you. So I think you should buy that thing Andrew's selling because it might just be crazy enough to work.
It's crazy enough that it just might work.
It just might work.
Also,
buy that thing Andrew is selling.
It increases your gayness by at least 20%. And as we all know, even just a little gay can go a very long way. So, so many reasons to buy this product today. Thank you, producer. Always ready.
It's okay if you think you're straight. It's okay. Just
okay.
a little gay goes a long way.
Just a little.
One of our researchers did a study on Google.com.
And prestigious institution.
Prestigious, and especially in the dream realm. And she found out that as of 2015, they say that there's no more straight people. So if you identify as straight, I would take a second look at yourself. You could be missing out on a much more fulfilling part of your life.
Did you know that true? That, or did you know that heterosexuality is capitalist propaganda?
We know this, but before we move on, I have to tell you about something because, okay. Usually I have a sponsor, but today I'm actually selling something of mine.
Oh.
Now, DM our producer for my personal Venmo account so you can send me the money. Okay, I need to show this thing to you today. It's one of a kind. Now, this is an 18th century pitcher. It's made out of pewter, okay? Has a great capacity. You know, it's very old. It's definitely not haunted. Okay, I can drop this anywhere you would like to. I will come to your house. You can have my picture. It's definitely not haunted. And it will be yours. If you have to ask the price, then you can't afford it, first of all. You definitely it's great. It's pewter. It's ancient. You want it.
I've never seen a less haunted item.
Thank you.
I was just channeling the energy of that item, by the way, through my music, so I should tell you something about how haunted it is.
I see.
Not.
Yeah, it's definitely not haunted. Doesn't sound...
Can we add haunting to it? Is that an option? Molly, looks like you may have a buyer.
We have a great guest for you tonight. Producer.
Who's also not haunted.
Oh my god.
Welcome, Caroline, to Dream Detectives.
I'm honored to be here. Long time.
I'm honored to have the random herself.
The random? Yeah, so I hear.
Yes. So, Caroline, you have been a faithful viewer for some time now. First things first, are you interested in a picture? Very nice.
Not haunted.
Not haunted.
Yeah,
yes, I'm interested.
Okay, great. I'll contact you after the show. This is great. So, Caroline, it's so good to see your face.
It's very nice to see your face as well.
I get that a lot.
I can see you so well.
I will say all faces in this program are very nice faces to look at.
I can only
That's
agree.
just science.
That's why we're the most watched show this side of the collective unconscious.
Yeah.
Unconscious? Not unconscious.
Maybe both.
We're unconscionable because here in the dream realm, of course, morality is extremely different than it is in the meat space realm.
Well, that's good to know.
Whole different
Yes.
system.
It's an
Drugs are
extremely
legal.
different system. Mostly hinging on being gay and doing crimes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I think I've got those pretty much down.
But
Nice. Well done. Well, that makes you a fantastic guest. for us.
perfect.
Thank you.
Caroline, you came to us because you said you had a dream
Yes.
and you wanted it interpreted because you
Please.
might be a victim of a dream crime.
I am very concerned that I may be the victim of a dream crime, and I knew this was a place to turn in my hour of need.
You've come to the right place, Caroline.
Thank you so much.
This is
Well-
a safe space for you, Caroline.
I am so glad to hear it. I mean, it's painful to even think of it, but I'll do my best. So essentially, I was moving into a new house. That part was fine. New house, great house, but there was a problem. The house had a giant fish tank, and the giant fish tank had a giant fish. And when I moved into the house, I was sort of like signing a contract that I would take care of the giant fish, but I am not good at that. I actually have not studied fish care, so there was more and more algae building up, and it was just causing me a lot of stress. It felt like I was probably the victim of a crime, but I have no way of knowing, so I've turned to you. It was
Thank
it
you.
was a real big fish. Thank you. Head cheese 126 also Henry.
You,
Real
your dream is so
Dreamcat is
powerful
nice.
that it attracted Dreamcat.
Wow. I kept saying fish. So
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And Caroline, before we start with the analyzing of this dream, I need to know, what is your relationship like with fish in meat space?
Yeah.
That's a very good question. Yeah, fish space, meat space.
Pescatary space.
Yes, exactly. I think it's
The
it's
Ixian
all right.
realm.
That was. I think that seems very familiar to me. It was a lot like that. I'm
I know that fish.
I'm not a vegetarian, so I do sometimes eat fish, and I also have a cat. So probably not
Oh.
great. Probably net negative, I would say.
Now, is this a dream that you had recently?
Yeah, it was probably about a week ago. I usually don't. What is my relationship with pH fish? Also net negative. So not good.
Listen,
Oh, let me tell you, same. And my housemates listen to them all the time. So,
Listen.
fun
That
stuff.
sounds like a crime.
Tiger bait. Okay,
Yes.
we're going to leave the advice to the professionals. Bates, I have one thing to say to you and one thing only. Come on the show sometime, coward, and show your face.
Oh, are
No.
you addressing my housemates right now? I'll give
Now,
them on.
Yeah, all of the above.
Caroline, are you so moving houses? House is like your personal inner self.
Okay.
That might be tied to your childhood or something in the past, but not always, because moving forward means that you might be moving towards a new phase of yourself in a spiritual or personal way. Is any of that resonating right now?
Yeah, potentially. I mean, I think I'm going to be getting to be 30 soon, you know, which is pretty old. Times are tough. That's not as old as it gets.
Caroline? Come on.
30, especially in meat space, is a baby's age.
Especially in meat space.
Yes,
Coward as hell. Yeah.
because we are all, you wouldn't know it from looking at this, okay? All of this, all right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm actually 9,000 years old.
You don't look a day over 7,000.
You wouldn't know it.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
Oh my gosh. Flatterer. Now,
Not because he's a flat earther.
Oh,
goodness.
true.
But here's the thing.
Okay. Well, yeah, thank you, babes.
The thing is that the fish represents maybe a project or an aspect of your life that you're working on right now. Like, it could be a job, it could be a creative project, it could be like something interpersonal. That you might feel unprepared for, even though, you know, it might be something a little bit larger than you had originally thought it would be. And you might feel like you have signed up for something that you didn't necessarily want, or not necessarily want to do, but just a bigger task maybe than you have emotionally room or something.
Mm-hmm.
And this might be in your future as well, but usually dreams are a reflection of your subconscious. Now, Pineapple, do you have anything to add to Caroline's dream for now?
Well, I mean, I agree with everything that you said first, Molly.
Naturally.
I think that the house absolutely represents you moving into a new phase in your life, a new project, and this fish represents an unknown obstacle that is taking up your time and effort that you didn't sign up for. And the use of fish is very interesting to me because water represents the unconscious, and fish are the things that live there. And so I'm wondering if perhaps there is something going on within you psychologically that is demanding more and more attention. When you're just trying to live into your nice house. You love your house. It's so nice.
Thank
Does
you,
this
Detective
resonate?
Pineapple. Yes, I think so. This is true. I'll think more about the fish.
I also think that you just might be a victim of a dream crime.
Are you?
You know, that fish showed up, and I was like, okay, so we got a fish here.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's in the water. It's in the dream realm.
Mm-hmm.
And we know of a couple of things that happen with fish, okay?
Mm-hmm.
There are multidimensional beings,
Yes.
known as the aquarium, that probably are in your dreams, stealing those dreams for their network, which occurs on Fridays at 9 o'clock on Twitch, these radio-free multiverse evil fish that steal your dreams. 2, I'm gonna, I recently saw this movie called The Deep, and I don't remember who directed it, but I do know that there is a certain director called James Cameron who is obsessed with being in water. So much so that he made the Titanic just so that he could finance underwater cameras. I think that James Cameron may have planted a fish camera in your dream in order to steal dream ideas.
Oh, no.
That's fucked.
That explains a lot, actually. Does James Cameron commit a lot of dream crime?
Oh yes.
Huge.
All of Avatar. All of
Avatar.
Avatar.
All of Avatar.
Avatar. Yes, he's a male director. Of course, he's a big dream thief.
I apologize. That was my mistake.
You know what?
Of course.
You know what, Caroline? It's okay, because the thing is that they're sneaky. That's how people, may or may not know they've been a victim of a dream crime.
Yep.
Because they
thrive in the dark.
It's true. So I'm very sorry, Caroline first of all, because you're a victim. The good news is that it sounds like you're already taking very good precautions.
That's true.
Um,
You've checked both boxes.
Yes, being gay, doing crimes.
Right, of course. Of course.
But that could
I was
have
trying to
also
remember the boxes.
it could be what's putting you at a risk, because as a vibrant gay crime committer, everyone knows that your ideas are going to be where all of the gold is. That is the most valuable area for these directors. They are all trying to steal the work of the gay crime committers.
So true.
and
Get famous off their backs the way they have since the beginning of Hollywood.
it's so
It's
true.
the
And now,
dawn of time.
Caroline,
Except in real life.
this is no matter how what you know what I mean on the scale of LGBTQIA, anyone might be.
Yes.
We all know from that 2015 study
Yes.
from the Wikipedia article that there are no straight people anymore.
Not a one.
No more.
There were. Now not. Not a
Now,
one.
Not anymore, no.
post 2000, I don't know what happened in 2015.
We're all gay now.
The great clearing.
If I had, it was
Totally, they're
probably
clearing.
a new Lady Gaga album. If I
That's
had,
why
yeah.
everyone in Capitol Hill is so confused. They're so horny and they can't do anything about it.
You can't do anything.
Yeah.
Well,
We're
they could. You're right.
We're horny as hell and we're not going to take it anymore. You know what they say.
Nice. I'm horny as hell, and I'm not gonna take it anymore.
That is pretty sad.
Now,
That was also stolen from a dream, as everyone knows.
Of course it was.
but I do have some good news.
Oh, great. Okay.
I have some news of something that will help you
Well, what could it be?
because before I got into doing dream crimes, this is one of the reasons. Let's wrap.
Let's get into it.
Let's wrap, okay? Forrest, hello. Forrest, thank you. We're wrapping. Now, before I got into dream crimes, one of the reasons I got into dream crimes is because I had horrible nightmares. And no matter how gay I was, I had to turn to a life of crime to try to stop the nightmares.
Despite the extreme levels of gayness.
And the thing is,
Gayer and nothing helped.
yeah, I'm only as gay as I can be. Everyone is only as gay as they are. And that's okay. But I only had one thing that helped me, Caroline, and I think that you might be interested.
I am interested. Extremely interested.
The
The beautiful pewter picture?
picture.
This beautiful antique
Oh, my apologies. Yeah.
pewter picture.
15th century.
15th century.
That's when Shakespeare was. That could be Shakespeare's not haunted pewter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Relatively gay time, I would say.
I mean, it would explain a few things.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's very confusing. Sometimes side effects may include you might hear some poetry. It was, sounded Shakespearean at one point, but after the fifth exorcism, it started to sound more like Edgar Allan Poe.
Mm-hmm.
And now,
Topical.
yeah, this is why I need a new mansion, because underneath the floorboards, I kept hearing ba-boom, ba-boom. It was so annoying. Turn the music up louder, ba-boom, ba-boom. Turn it up louder, ba-boom, ba-boom.
And I bet the real estate agent did not disclose that to you.
No, well, the weird thing is I haven't been able to get a hold of her at all.
So flaky. I swear, the whole market's a racket. It's capitalist propaganda.
Simply terrible.
Damn right.
Just like the streets.
It's so true. So Caroline, stay on the line after we're finished. I will definitely bring this over to you.
Thank you so much.
Hand
You're
delivered.
welcome.
Dream
You're welcome.
delivered.
Yes. So I'll be interested to see. I was a horrible victim of dream crimes. That's why I got into the biz of being a dream criminal. I tried.
Oh.
Not to be confused with fear.
It's weird, but
Yeah.
It's on
Especially the
Wikipedia,
vehicle,
therefore it's true.
It is true, yes.
That's
Look.
incredible. Now we had an anonymous tip that researched that. Anonymous tip, I know that you're watching right now. If you send the link to that article you told me about and that I definitely researched, that would be so great. Yeah. Okay.
There are 100% no more gay people.
It is
let's do it, Deb.
science.
It is science.
Mhm.
It is science.
It's science and also Cape Fear. So, a movie I've never seen.
Yeah, Brycer Ripley. Straight liberal weirdos do not exist anymore. Now they're all just gay
Wow.
liberal weirdos.
Seems like an improvement.
No.
I think so.
Well, I want to thank you sincerely for all the really, really helpful advice,
Oh, yeah.
pictures.
You're very welcome. Now,
Changed my life.
of course, we also get that a lot. Now, Caroline, we do offer 2 free services for you.
Whoa.
Rune reading and dream dice, which are, you can ask the dream dice a question. If it's, you would like to know if you'd like to succeed or if you might not succeed at whatever you ask the question about. But first, we usually go, of course, dice. But I think that first we'd like to go with the rune reading. Pineapple, tell us more.
You know, I will. I have pulled 3 runes for you, Caroline. And these runes, they represent past, present, and future. Beginning, middle, end. And I think what they're really talking about are your psychological processes. Oh my goodness, and there's a bonus 4th rune that came with this reading. Wow.
That never happened before.
Wow,
never
that
happened on
never
the show.
happens.
I can't believe it.
Special.
Over 2,000 episodes and still never happened.
Never happened.
Incredible.
It's
First
Special
rune that I pulled is Tewaz. You can't see it, but it looks like a little T. It looks like an arrow. And that's because it represents Tyr, the sky god. All right, this is honor, justice, and authority. This is knowing where your true strengths lie. So we're beginning at a place where you are willing to self-sacrifice, where you are aware of what your strengths are, and where you are working towards honor and justice. That's something really meaningful to you and your goals. Second rune, representing kind of the present, the middle of things. So bright. Hagalas. Yeah, straight people do not exist. Hagalas says that straight people do not exist. No, it's hail. It's a storm. This is the wrath of nature and uncontrolled forces.
Interesting.
It's typically within the unconscious, or whether. So these are a crisis that will lead to completion, an inner crisis of sorts, uncontrolled psychological internal forces. The final rune that I pulled, or in the 3-part reading, is Ngas. Ingas, it looks like a little diamond. These are not the most visible runes, but you know, if you want to tell 13-year-old Emily Pineapple to carve better,
I would never do that.
don't do that. So this one that I Ingas, this is the earth. This is inner growth. This is common virtues, common sense, and family love and caring. A rest stage relief and no anxiety. All of your loose strings are tied and you can move in a new direction, perhaps into a new house. And perhaps you're still worried about this uncontrolled force that was under the water tempting you, but in reality, it's just a fish in a tank. And you know what? If you let it die, no one's coming to check on that fish.
Very wise.
The final rune that I pulled, your bonus rune. Bonus rune.
Bonus rune.
Bonus rune. Ooh, Roos. This is the wild ox. This is physical strength and untamed potential. Freedom, action, courage, and a doorway. This represents walking through a transitional doorway. You are going through a rite of passage into something new with all of the energy, with all of the untamed potential, and with all of the excitement. Wow, it's actually focusing. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that. That's you walking through the door of your new home, looking at your fish tank and thinking to yourself, you know what? I never really liked fish.
That's beautiful.
Also, those nails. Hello.
Those nails, though.
Beautiful.
What do you see in the nails? All right, if you look deep into the nails, you will see an image.
Mm-hmm.
Deep.
Is it StreamYard?
Mm-hmm. No, it's not. It's not StreamYard. It's coming clear.
What do you see?
I
Black
see.
nail polish.
Maybe an extra keychain will help.
Yeah, no, I think so. Oh, it is becoming more clear.
Oh.
I actually see a beautiful flowing curtain. I'm not sure.
Oh, yes.
I'm not sure what it means, but it's so billowing, so beautiful.
Beautiful billowing curtain. I know this symbol
Okay.
of the curtain. I know this. And you can no longer see me. That's your... Oh, now you can. It's the curtain between now and then. Between the present and the future. Billowing, because you see the winds beyond it and you think to yourself, wow, it's really getting stuffy in here. I could use a wind in my face. And that's where you're going, Caroline. Does that resonate with you?
It absolutely does, yes.
Wow.
It's been incredible. Some things have resonated so much that I almost said something that would have, like, been doxing myself, so yeah. Like, oh wait. So yeah.
Wow, Caroline. I'm
It's
so
powerful.
Telling power of this team we have here.
Yes.
I'm so
Powered by the
happy.
music of the Dream Realm. You
They
guys
pull
are so
from the
gifted.
power of our triad.
Absolutely.
And I'm so happy we could help you so much tonight, but we have one thing left to do, if you dare ask. The dream dice. The question.
Stream dice.
Oh no.
Maybe something based on your upcoming trials, tribulations. Maybe you would like to know how smoothly it's going to go. Or
That is a very good question.
are you going to get that promotion? Or something else?
Can I ask if things will be better in a month or so? If things will just generally be better about a month from now?
Let's listen to what they have to say. They say anything for you, Caroline.
Dream dice, not haunted.
What could it be?
Give or take.
now.
Oh, fuck. Fuck.
I've consulted the dream dice.
Yes.
Now, every roll, okay, reveals something new to me
Mhm.
every time they are rolled. And I just want to say, I had to look a little bit deeper
Ooh.
Of course.
for the
Of course.
meaning. Yes, it's because you've got something special going on here. It's
I mean,
very
the fourth
mysterious.
rune.
You will not share it with the adoring people of this TV show. And that is fine because boundaries are a thing. But I want
Yep.
you to know, Caroline, I have added up the dream dice,
Mm-hmm.
and they all added up to 420.
Whoa. What are the odds?
Very slim. And I just
Let me
want to
calculate those
say,
odds for you real quick.
Yeah, thank you.
1 in a quintillion.
yeah,
Wow.
if you can even believe it.
You can believe it.
Hardly
And
can.
so, what that means, especially in the dream realm, is that very chill, very cool, a very smoke 'em if you got 'em vibe.
Wow.
So I would like, I think, it's a good sign if you like chilling out and being vibey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
I
Vibing.
hope that for you, that's what you like because that's what's in your future.
I'm so glad to hear it. That's honestly a huge relief.
You're welcome.
Look forward to it. Thank you.
Now, Caroline, is there anything else you'd like to talk about before we move on to our sponsor?
No, I would love to hear about your sponsor, though.
Great.
Again, I just want to thank you so much. This has really been eye-opening.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so
Moment.
much, Caroline.
Thank you.
So honored to be here.
We're so glad to have helped you.
Honestly, it's what we do best. And remember, a little gay goes a long way.
Beach,
Um,
do crimes.
Yeah. Thank you, Caroline, for coming on. Pineapple and Time Child. Do you have any closing statements today about our show before a very special show sponsor?
Well,
I
how
wanna-
amazing was it that there was so much astral energy in Caroline? I mean, the fourth rune that popped out, the
Yes.
420 some roll, 1 in a
Yes.
quintillion. I mean, this is a person with exceptional power, and she's right to keep her
Insane.
cards close to her chest because you don't want to reveal it all to the world when you got that kind of power. And I respect that. I
Yeah.
respect her, and I appreciate her.
Wait for it. Pineapple, what say you?
I say thank all of you so much for joining us. I'm so glad to have helped Caroline today. And I'm so glad to have hung out with both of you today and tried to do just a little good in this deep, dark world of ours.
And this time it's personal.
So personal.
It's Madge from Dream World. Last chance to get some crap on sale. This one. It's all garbage. If you have a favorite pastime, it's garbage as well.